All right, so I know this first table is a little bit different than what's in Miss Abdullah's table, so I'm just going to go through it real quick for you to try and make sure that it is clear. So the first thing you want to do is put your two company names here and here, right? You get to pick. And then the second thing you should do is decide how much you want to invest in each of those companies. So let's say I pick Amgen. Right, let's say the easiest way to do it is to split it in half. So you have $10,000 to invest. So let's say you put 5,000 here, right, for Amgen. Okay, the next thing you do is you look up Amgen on Yahoo Finance, right? So you just Google it or Yahoo Finance it and find the current stock price. If you just type Amgen stock into Google, it should pop up in the big black number there. Sometimes it's a different color, but the main number there right under the name is going to be your price per share. So it was yesterday, it was $259.81. Right, so we'll use that for now. And then it should automatically calculate how many shares you can buy with $5,000 at $259.81 per share. Right, so it's basically 5,000 divided by the price per share, but it'll do it automatically for you. And then you need to fill in the whole number of shares. So I would suggest rounding down, right? So the whole number here would be 19, and that'll pop up with your total value here. Okay, if you wanted to, you could do some fancy math to figure out how much you have left and type that in here. But to keep it really simple, let's just put the other 5,000 you have here. Let's say you're investing in a company that I'm making up, Scott's Labs. And again, you go to Google or Yahoo Finance to find the stock share price for that company. So you look it up on Yahoo Finance. It's the big main one at the top, the price per share there. And you're going to enter that in. So let's say it's 10.56 right now. Again, this should pop up. Okay, you'll get some number here with some decimals probably. You're going to round down, okay, 473 to the nearest whole number. Okay, and you should end up with a total that's close to 10,000, but not over. You don't want to go over, which is why we rounded down to the nearest whole number. Okay, great. So these whole numbers of shares are what are going to be important going forward. Okay, so that's what you're going to put in your two tables. So for Amgen, your first company, you'll put in here, right? Your total number of shares was 19 shares of Amgen. And put the symbol for Amgen, which I don't remember, but you can look up. And then the total value is from this last column. So it would be 4936.39. That's your starting investment. And then in the first row of the table, you're doing week 1 this week as well. So you'll fill in the price per share, which is the same as up here. So 259.81. It'll automatically update here. And then you're going to fill in some news about Amgen here in this first row. Okay, you're only filling in week 1 for this week. The rest of them will fill in future weeks. Then you just want to make sure you do the same here. So fill in the number of shares for the second company, the company name, right? Total value here for that second company. The price per share should automatically update, and some comments. And last but not least, don't forget to fill in the rationales, why you picked that stock and why you invested that amount of money. Okay? Keep in mind that Amgen has changed. Its price per share changes frequently, so don't use this price. You got to actually look up their new price if you want to use Amgen. All right, hope that helps.